All right, the season of FTK's returns. This one is sported off by Last Zerk. He sent this in, and this was relatively interesting. I'm not gonna lie, like I'm enjoying all of these FTKs that people have been coming up and submitting. So we're gonna activate Magical Midfield Breaker. Yay, one ups. Then we're gonna resolve Fossil Deck. This is just to make sure that we clearly show iterations of this and what we can do. So this deck has 15 one-card starters from what Zerk was messaging me and telling me, which is dumb actually. So we're fossil digging for double Overraptor just to make sure that we have them. And we're going to start the combo here. So normal summon Overraptor. We're going to go ahead and grab Carmageddon to the graveyard, dump it, and then we're going to go ahead and summon Funville Guard. Funville Guard brings out ye old Miko. So Justicar here is going to go ahead and grab this, which is going to revive our Funville Guard. Now we go ahead and summon out Ib, which brings us our friend here, which gets us a Guard Doggo. We're going to go ahead and perform another Link Summon into the Triple Burst, which we're going to go ahead and now rotate into Elpe. You guys kind of notice that this is basically the same as the FTK with Gandora, but we're going to do some other cheeky stuff here. So out comes Red Eyes Darkness Metal to our field, which is going to revive our World Child's Guard Dragon. So far we're going to... Yep, that's right. Out comes the culprit of these OTKs. Hello, Saruja. So we're going to hard draw in 2 more cards. We've also gotten to Sarvis now, which grants us further protection from anything that our opponent could basically try to put on the board, anything like that. So we're going to go ahead and bring back some stuff. Special summon Lone Fire Blossom at this point. We're going to bring on out our Flamvell Guard on standby. We're going to go ahead and make Pisty now off of that Flamvell Guard that we revived, which is going to revive the Red Ice Flare, which is going to bring back the Triple Burst. Now, we're going to go ahead and perform another Link Summon here, which is Bring the Pain Dragon. Now that we have Agripane on standby, we're going to go ahead and summon out Super Ally Beast Reptinius. All face-up Gemini monsters in the field is treated as effect monsters and will gain their effects. Hello, Saruja number 2. Alright, so now that we've got Reptinius over here, it is time to bring out the Gigaplants. Gigaplant. Alright, so this Gigaplant is now dual summoned. We're going to go ahead and bring back the Lone Fire into the next Gigaplant. Oh man, the fun continues. Let me tell you. All of these Gigaplants just keep spamming themselves. And next Gigaplant is on standby over here. Hello, friend. We're going to go ahead and perform the Overlay Network. We're going to make Utopia Beyond at this point. And we're going to go ahead and Link Summon out the Beat Cop, which we bring back our friends. We're going to go ahead and overlay into this guy. Now that we have a number monster on him, we're going to half our opponent's life points. Bada bing, bada boom. So we're now at 4,000. Mission accomplished so far. Now out comes another Beat Cop. Alright. We're going to revive our friends. We're going to bring out another Chronomaly. As you can see, we've used so much of this extra deck. This is crazy. And we're going to burn a little bit more here. And then we continue on. Alright. This loop just continues. Alright, so now we're going to make Beatrice. Beatrice dumps off the Mars. And you guys bring out the Mars. Bada bing, bada boom. Your opponent hits 0. Alright, let's move on into the deck and kind of see what's going on here, shall we? Alright, we're back with the deck profile for Last Zerk's build for that fantastic OTK that you guys just witnessed. Remember, everything is going to be based off of the concept of Super Alloy being brought off of our friend Agripane. And remember, Super Alloy Beast Reptinius, all face-up Gemini monsters in the field are going to be treated as effect monsters. This is one of the oldest OTKs in the book, basically using Gigaplants over and over and over again to effectively kill your opponent because they get to just revive each other. So literally, if we had, another burn card, you would bring back a Gigaplant, fire it, after it revived another Gigaplant. It's just a nice little infinite loop that you get to do. So we have to our opponent's life points twice, the Blazing Mars. While this card is in your hand or graveyard, banish 3 other monsters from your graveyard to special summon this card. Also, you can out special summon monsters for the rest of this turn. During your main phase 1, you can send all the monsters you control the graveyard to ping your opponent for 500 damage for each monster sent. So 4 monsters actually gets even game on your opponent. It's super cheesy, and the deck has 15 one-card starters from Zerk what he was telling me. You know, Overraptors, Draconet into Myco literally get you into this, which it does so much for this deck. Like, it's just another OTK brought to you by our friends at Justicar and friends, because this is what we do. So let's dig into the deck profile here, kind of see what's going on with things. So we have one copy of Flamville, standard level 1 Dragon Tuner. This is going to do everything that we want it to do in the deck, plus more. Honestly, the card is really balanced. Just kidding, it's a normal monster. Then we have the level 2. There was a reason why this card was bought out weeks ago. Another fantastic support card for the archetype. You have to play it in this deck. You have to understand that you are playing a lot of bricks in this deck, but those bricks aren't actually terrible. We have one copy of the World Chalice Guard Drago. Just another monster that basically you have to play for part of the combo. It's self-explanatory. 2 copies of Lee. I'm not a super big fan of having to play 2 of this, but it does do things for your generic S combos, and that's pretty important for this deck. Only 2 copies of Carbogeddon. Once again, it is once per turn for the Banish effect, and it is part of the Overraptor combos. Overraptor, dump the Carbogeddon, and then special summon the level 1 tuner from the deck. And this does give you access from hand or deck, which is actually pretty good. Then, of course, triple copies of Draconet. Once again, fantastic starter in the deck. Ability to summon this, to climb into Justicar. Everything that we love in this deck, all underneath one roof. Now, we are playing triple copies of Mathematician, another starter in the deck. This, drop the Carmageddon, go into the Galaxy Serpent, does your whole combo for you. Like, isn't Yu-Gi-Oh fun and great? Triple copies of Overraptor, same thing. Drop the Carmageddon, bring out our tuner friend. We did it, you know? Now, the heart and soul of this deck is all based around the concept of Darkness Metal. This is the key piece that just keeps allowing you to play the deck. Like, literally, Alpay, bring out this from the deck. As long as you have access to bringing this out and keep it buried in the deck, you are good to go. No problemo. Now, the other thing that we do have is Lone Fire Blossom. Lone Fire Blossom is going to be the thing that you're going to want to see to basically start the rest of your combo once you arrive at the Saruja point, because you need to be able to bring this out. Most of your core normal summons are going to be able to get you there, but Lone Fire Blossom does grant deck thinning and things like that, but we don't really care about that all that much. Now, we do play the triple copies of our friend Gigaplant. Gigaboy here does do the entire loop, as I said. And in the terms of it being able to extend out and things like that, absolutely fine. I do support this card, absolutely, and it's great. Now, this is the final piece. After you've halved your opponent's life points, you bring out the Blazing Mars, and then Blazing Mars sloops up the rest of your targets, and you fire them. Alright, and then you win the game. It's pretty self-explanatory. Now, we play the 2 Sarvis, the 1 Magical Midfield Breaker. We'll be playing 3 Magical Midfield Breaker if we could, but unfortunately we don't have access to those multiple copies, so this is fine. We did see the drawing of the Sarvis, and it did come up. And then, of course, we had the triple Called by the Grave. I'm not looking to get hand trapped while playing this deck. This deck's already a brick as it is, so I do think that this, in terms of ratios, is absolutely fine. Now, spells. We do play the 1 World Legacy Guard Dragon. I think any more than this, you're going to run into consistency issues, and I'm not trying to do that. So the 1 copy is fine. Triple copies of the beautiful Searcher. So select one monster you control, or send one monster you control the graveyard to apply the following effect. So it's a playing draw 2 during the end phase. We don't give a shit about that. We care about the fact that we can send a non-plant to add 1 level 4 lower plant monster from our deck to our hand. So we can actually go search for our Lone Fire Blossom, which having 6 copies of Lone Fire in the deck is really good. Then we have the triple copies of Signet Mining, additional ways to get to Draconet to start our combos, really good. Then we have the triple copies of the Fossil Dig to search for Overraptor, to drop the Carmageddon, to summon the Flamville Guard. It's all in-house and beautiful. Down here in the extra deck, we used everything in this extra deck for this OTK, so as long as you get to your pieces and things, you shouldn't have an issue. Should all be good. So 2 copies of Saruja, as we saw, pretty standard. 1 copy of the Triple Burst Dragon. 1 copy of Ib. 2 copies of Just Beat It. 1 copy of Bring the Pain Dragon. 1 copy of Pisty. 1 copy of Elpe. 1 copy of the number 39 Utopia Beyond. Actually, 2 copies of Chronomaly Atlantis, because you need to be able to ping your opponent for that damage to close the game. 1 copy of Beatrice, 1 copy of the Ib, and 1 copy of the Raptinius, the beautiful dragon we get to bring out. Can't believe we have more dragons that we can just abuse in this deck. So this is Last Zerk's spin on another fantastic OTK brought to you by Gigaplant. Thanks for watching, guys. Please leave a comment down below. Thank you, Last Zerk, for sending this in. I do hope that you guys will give this a shot as well. It's really cool to see more of these running around. And what do you guys think? Please leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. And, well, guys, Papa Robbie's out. Peace. The ride never, well, truly ends. Thank you, patrons. Without you guys, I don't know what I'd be wearing in these videos. I might be a Truffle Shuffle incident all over again. Guys, please also check out Vanquil40 for some awesome Vanguard content. Some other interesting stuff you might find up here on the left or in the description as well. Thanks for watching.